Jai Hind. It's very touching for me today that when I joined the armed forces as a second lieutenant, my first adjutant, Brigadier Which, was there. Company Commander Colonel SP Marwa is here. And if I'm standing here today, it is because of the boys of my unit. Actually, unit Pulton is a home. It's a blessed home. You don't take birth in that, but you get everything what you're destined thereafter, that you're molded in the environment of the unit. In fact, very deeply I would like to give gratitude to my unit, the rhinos, the soldiers who were there, NCOs, JCOs, and the officers. You know, it is the small things of life which shape you. I remember very clearly, we were in the field firing range in Faizabad, Ayodhya of today, and I, as a young officer, had to ask for a few of the things from the adjutant, and that day, Colonel SP Marwa was the officiating adjutant. So I sent a chit, the following is required, A, B, C, D, sign, adjutant, date. I sent it, and next day he called me to his office for 1 hour, gave me a solid lesson. He says, where is, you're writing to senior officer, where is the word sir? Where is please? Where's your ethics? Where's the communication? Where's your regards? I didn't look deep into myself that why did I skip on this? Was I talking to a wooden structure asking for something, or I was talking to a teammate, an elder? In fact, that day changed me totally. Thereafter, I never ever wrote without the basics of communications. But then I picked up the art so nicely that we used to have CME inspection team. EME officer came for inspection of the unit MT. He did his job as an inspecting officer, but I thought I must write him a good deo letter. So I wrote him a very good deo letter. He carried the deo letter in his pocket for next 6 months and showed everybody. This is what youngsters think about me. The whole initiation of writing, and writing with that courtesy, ethics, moral values, and right. I also learned this word that when you communicate, you should communicate from your soul. It's not because the words are very powerful. If you look at this W-O-R-D word, if you put S before that, it becomes a sword. And if you put L before D, it becomes a world by itself. And I personally feel, I learned from him, and today I feel so thrilled that he's presented 10 of his books to me. In fact, two books which are in front of me, which we had the Vimochan today. I'm so happy that ma'am, Mrs. Suresh Marwa, I thought her name is Bubbly because that's what we knew, but formal school, college name is Suresh. That's a revolution to me also. I'm so happy she's written a book for herself. In fact, book is one passion. Book is one prayer, where you play with your own soul. In fact, Colonel Marwa tells me that he gets up in the morning about 2:30 and then starts writing. And that's a Brahm Samay. That's a time when you communicate from your deepest recess of your Atma. I must share one aspect of my life. Why one? Two. I was a liaison officer in the Pulton as a second lieutenant. I was told Captain Marwa is arriving in Faizabad on posting, and he's coming with his wife and mother. So I went to the railway station, received them. So when I came back, we came to the house which was allotted to them. Colonel Marwa's mother was also there. Punjabi lady, deep Punjabi lady, elder lady. She tells, ma'am, at that time, looking at me, at that time my beard had not even come out as a single elephant. So she said, "Ek keda munda hai ga, kede officer da munda hai ga." That love we had amongst ourselves. Second incident is very touching. Their elder daughter, Deepika, she fell sick. But we as a unit, as second lieutenant, we used to keep entertaining the young kids and all, storytelling and playing with them, which is in all Pultons that we have. But when this girl fell sick, she was in the hospital, she was unconscious, and she was saying, "Gurmeet uncle kahan hai?" You know, this is so touching. Then you come to realize that all these relationships which Lord gives you, they are all cosmic, they are atmic. You can never forget the depth of love that we had. And then this is, in fact, this is the case with every unit of the Indian Army. But some units are special because my home, my Pulton is a Mahavir Chakra Pulton. Colonel Sonam Wangchuk, Chor Batla hero, the legend of Ladakh is from our Pulton. Havaldar Hangpang Dada, Ashok Chakra, Nogam, counter-terrorism, on the LOC, is my Pulton. You know, God has blessed us so much. We had both church and mandir in our unit. Probably we've been doing our church mandir prayed well. From our Pulton, we had a chief minister, Brigadier Thengfunga Sailo, chief minister of Mizoram. We had an MLA in Mizoram. My first company commander, Major Josang Zwala, later Lieutenant Colonel Josang Zwala. He was the MLA from Mizoram. But the beauty is that the environment which we had in the Pulton of absolute professionalism, what boys taught us, what the soldiers taught us, the strength of simplicity, sense of innocence, and sense of absolute professionalism as far as soldier is concerned. In fact, every soldier is of that type, but ours was special. Our regiment and our Pultons were special. To be honest, every veteran, and we are very fortunate, in Uttarakhand we got 17.58% of Indian Army is from Uttarakhand. We are Sainik Bahulya Pradesh. Every house has got a soldier. A moment a soldier becomes last neck and above, he's a natural leader. He's a natural, he has excellence in communication because he gives order, he gives instruction, he briefs. And he's got passion at the level of the nation first. His contribution to society has got to keep following the same graph. So my request to every veteran is, keep yourself on that passion of nation first, society first, and helping out every Indian. Today, if these books have been written, they have not been written for any selfish motive. They've been written to share experience, to share understanding, so that all of us together as Indians, as society, and as a nation, how do we go to the next level of excellence? How can we be in the pursuit of excellence? I'm very happy that these books have been released from Rajbhawan, from Uttarakhand, Dehradun. You know, Uttarakhand has been the seat of civilizational writings. Mahabharata was written here. In fact, many of the Ved Upanishads have been written out here. So I think the best method to communicate with your soul and to communicate with the soul of others is to put down in writing. In fact, when you look at this word write and writing, the key word is W-R-I-T, writ. They said, this is my writ. This is what I'm saying. This is born out of my experience. I think so it's important that you must express your inner feelings absolutely boldly. You know, like Colonel Marwa said, this art of reading is slightly going down. I would request everyone in Uttarakhand, especially the youth, women, girls, बेटियों को मैं कहूँगा कि let's learn this art of reading. Let's make it our hobby and passion. You know, speed reading is a special subject by itself. Speed reading with high comprehension is very important. In fact, we pick up a lot of regressive aspects of reading. We vocalize, we sub-vocalize, we read with the finger, we read with the nib, we read with the pencil tip. We got to come out of it. If you want to enjoy reading, read with art of speed reading. You must buy yourself a book. Go to the Google, learn the art of speed reading with high comprehension. We have students from the Doon University today. I would request each one of you to go back and spread this word to your students, because it's important to read. That's the only way that you get the gyan apart from what you observe and introspect. I'm very happy veterans are here with us, and through you I can give the message to other veterans too. In fact, you know, it's a big pleasure, or it is a blessing, it's a chosen blessing of the Lord that He's given the responsibility of being the governor, appointment of governor of Uttarakhand. I've been to all the districts of Uttarakhand and have met all the ex-servicemen there, most of them where I could meet in the places that I went. In fact, I have publicly said that any veteran who's got any problem can come and meet me or write a letter to me or communicate to my ADC. I would also like to share with you that we have appointed a grievance officer exclusively for the requirements of the veteran. I personally feel, to me the veterans, to me the soldiers, when I say veteran, this includes the parents of the soldiers, this includes the dependents of the soldiers, this includes the disabled and the Veer Naris. Any one of you has got any problem, please walk up straight. If you think it is very immediate, otherwise write to me, talk to ADC. We have a grievance officer, and I must say that all the letters that have been coming to me as on today, ADC told me before coming here, all have been processed. They have been sent to the people for the action. In fact, I must say that about 10 people had written for the job. I think 8 of them were interviewed, or 3 of them have already got the job. Aim will be to go out of the way and help the veterans. I've got no doubt about this aspect. I'm so happy that Brigadier Rai is here, SN Rai. He's one person who enjoys my highest love and reverence for what he is. I'm so proud of his accomplishment and achievements in life. I'm so happy that Colonel R.S. Khatri, he's here. He is from Chamoli. And I've never seen a brave officer like him. I've never seen a fearless officer like him. I saw him practically in Akhrul, where we are doing counter-terrorism. And our Pultana was the first one, Assam regiment, to be inducted for counter-terrorism in that area. And later I saw him in Sri Lanka, in IPKF. In my perspective, we are junior officers at that. All that we believed was work. We never believed in projection, and otherwise he would have been a decorated officer. As per mere maapdand se, he would have been a decorated officer, because the way he exhibited his chivalry, his bravery, and absolutely fearless attitude of a soldier. In fact, I'm very happy that I got a chance as a governor to tell him that he did one of the best jobs as a soldier in Sri Lanka. We were together. This calls for a big clap. I remember many encounters that we had with the LTT, many of them. And it was a brilliant conduct by the officers. So I think it's a chance for me to express my sincerest. Other day I had gone to Chamoli. So all briefings by DM, SSP, CDO, I said, मेरे को इनका गांव में जाना है, I want to go to his village, I want to go to his home and see which whatever people are there who produce such beautiful soldiers, such beautiful officers. In the end, I think for me it's a very touching moment that my elders who shaped me, my elders who trained me, my elders who put me on the right track, because you know when a plant is there, when it's growing, that is the time when he needs a maximum care, he needs a maximum looking after, because that moment he can either just go down or go on the wrong route. But I'm very happy that my elders, my first adjutant, my first SP company commander at that time, they shaped me in this way. And I also take opportunity to convey my deepest reverence to my first commanding officer in Faizabad, Colonel S.K. Sharma, whose son, whom we've seen as a tiny toddler, and he's about to go as a defense attaché to America. So this is a process. This is how the family sends its own people to higher places and all. And I would request, you must read both these books. First cue that you should find for yourself is write. Don't be shy. संकोच के उस पार में सब कुछ है. To just cross that threshold of sankoch. And I'm so happy that Colonel and Mrs. Marwa both have written the book. I have not seen, आमतौर पे ऐसा होता है कि अगर फैन ऑन करते हैं घर में तो वाइफ बोलती है मेरे को ठंड लग रही है, दूसरा बोलता है मेरे को गर्मी, अलग होते हैं, लेकिन दोनों ही किताब लिखना और दोनों ही इतनी खूबसूरती से लिखना, दिस इज द ब्लेसिंग ऑफ द लॉर्ड. इन द एंड, जय हिंद टू ईच वन ऑफ यू. थैंक यू.